Приветствую, любитель приключений на своем канале. С вами, как обычно, Часть, и мы продолжаем проходить игру «Эффект массы». Ремастер на Наверии. Так, не знаю, может нам кодекс почитать? Начать с чтения кодекса. А почему бы и нет? Давайте почитаем. Озаривая доктрина, культура и религия. Давайте с религии начнем. Основной религией Азарии является пантеистическое течение Сиари, что в переводе примерно означает «все является частью одного целого». Ее приверженцы придерживаются следующих основных принципов. Вселенная имеет сознание, каждое живое существо во Вселенной является частью большого целого. Смерть представляет собой слияние духовной энергии с осознанием Вселенной. Сиаристы не верят в реинкарнацию как таковую, но считают, что духовная энергия, присоединенная к сознанию Вселенной, может впоследствии возродиться в другом смертной оболочке. Течение Сиари приобрело популярность после того, как Азари покинули их родную планету и обнаружили свою способность сливаться практически с любой формой жизни. Жрецы Сиари считают, что должны способствовать объединению разрозненных фрагментов сознания Вселенной. До развития пантеистического течения Сиари религия Азари была столь же разнообразной, как их политические убеждения. До нашего времени дожило монотеистическое течение, предметом поклонения которого является богиня Атаме. Подобно самим Азари, богиня проходит три стадии развития: дева, дама и матриарх. Азари, культура. Длительная продолжительность жизни Азари стала причиной их необычного созерцательного отношения к жизни. Сталкиваясь с незнакомой расой или новой ситуацией, Азари предпочитают не предпринимать незамедлительных действий, а наблюдать со стороны, не вмешиваясь. Их не смущает, что какие-то их действия и решения могут оправдаться только через десятки или сотни лет. Решения матриархов кажутся порой необъяснимыми, но их принципиальность становится очевидной, когда тщательно выношенные планы приносят плоды. В межзвездных отношениях такой подход выливается в скрытой политике центризма. Азари инстинктивно ищут способы поддержания экономического, политического и военного влияния. С незапамятных времен Азари добивались влияния путем культурного доминирования и интеллектуального превосходства. Они предлагают новым и развитым расам стать частью галактического сообщества, осознавая, что их идеи и верования неизбежно станут частью существующей культуры. Логично. Вооруженные силы Азарии представляют собой объединение племенных групп воинов, не имеющие государственной структуры. Каждое сообщество самостоятельно формирует свое подразделение и в зависимости от собственных нужд выбирает лидера этого подразделения. Войска больших городов насчитывают большое количество хорошо экипированных бойцов. Небольшие деревеньки ограничиваются несколькими легко вооруженными женщинами. Военная форма отсутствует, каждая носит, что ей заблагорассудится. Тем не менее, войска Азарии — это не добровольная дружина. В штате состоят профессионалы, находящиеся на службе полный рабочий день. Охотницей обычно являются Азарии девы, посвятившие 20-30 лет изучению искусства рукопашного боя. Азари выбирают путь воина в юном возрасте, и в дальнейшем их обучение направлено на тренировку разума и тела для этой цели. Уходя в отставку, они являются профессиональными убийцами. Охотницы обычно сражаются парами в зависимости от тактики, которая выбирается в их местности. В бою 1 на 1 охотницу практически невозможно победить, так как они обладают развитыми тактическими навыками, превосходным зрением, а также грацией и ловкостью танцовщиц. Биотические способности необходимы для того, чтобы стать охотницей. Их отсутствие делает невозможным службу Азари в вооруженных силах. Несмотря на подвижность, Азари не способны выдерживать огневой штурм противника, как круганные турианцы или земляне. Подразделения Азари обычно немногочисленные, не имеют тяжелой брони и средств поддержки. Они почти не способны вести традиционные боевые действия, поэтому войска Азари обычно проводят спецоперации, подобно ниндзя. Они отлично справляются с засадами, проникновением на территорию противника и ликвидацией, внося панику в ряды противника и уничтожение его в ходе сосредоточенных партизанских операций. Известная турианская пословица гласит: Азари самый искусный воин во всей галактике. счастью, их не так много. Это точно. Кстати, я давно не записывал серии, и, собственно говоря, у меня было время поразмыслить чуть-чуть над своим прохождением. И я пришел к мысли о том, что действительно если можно так сказать, по совету Гаруса, он же не просто так, наверное, поднял этот вопрос, стоило бы взять с собой Ляру на эту миссию, раз там будет ее мать. Вот. Это, в свою очередь, может быть, откроет какие-то диалоги интересные. Вот. Поэтому я все-таки решил, что действительно нужно ее взять. Тем более матриарх Бенезия, это она родственные связи имеет с ней. Мне кажется, даже некрасиво, если так можно сказать. Ебаться, всраться. Кто это? Откуда нахуй? А где охрана? Ебаться, всраться. Вы ж охранять собирались. Мой корабль. Вообще оборзевшие. В общем, и в целом с собой возьмем вместо Тали в этот раз Ляру.
Logged. The commanding officer is...
Только ей надо будет дробовики прокачать. Ну, в принципе, все, наверное. На, и даже вставку никакой нельзя сделать. Ляра. Сингулярность. Создает поле темной энергии сферической формы, обладающей сильным эффектом массы. Предметы и противники, находящиеся поблизости, затягиваются в сингулярность. Избежать воздействия гравитации со своим полем невозможно. Каждое распределенное очко увеличит радиус действия сингулярности. Ничего себе, почти 10 метров. Первая помощь, ну давай. Почему бы и нет? Хотя она у Гаруса есть. Ладно.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Ляра, давай тогда с ружьем походишь. Я не знаю, а броня человеческая ей подойдет или нет. Нужно этого Ханара ее приобрести. И посмотреть, что к чему-то.
Commander, I'm glad you stopped to talk. I wanted to tell you how unfortunate it was that Analea-sama was caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Rest assured, I bear you no ill will.
Unfortunate? He was a criminal, Captain.
The Executive Board is not concerned with galactic law, Commander. That's why this planet was settled, after all. As far as they are concerned, Analea-sama went too far. On Noveria, you may do what you wish, so long as you do not disturb public order. I only request that you limit the number of disturbances you provoke. I would consider it a favor.
I'd like to give that promise, but I can't predict what I may have to do in the future.
Of course, these things happen. If you'll excuse me, I must file
Бать, они
reports.
такие все правильные. Вот ты здесь там типа мешаешь зарабатывать деньги корпорациям. А сами скрылись, блядь, на время, отошли, а тут меня Крогана за углом встретили. Ну вообще. Еще и меня отчитывают, что я тут беспорядки навожу. Вообще уже борзели.
This one has heard that Inamorda has met...
Show me what you're selling.
Of course.
Так, штурмовая, тяжелая, средняя, легкая броня. Ну, давайте попробуем легкую купить. Посмотрим, оденет она ее или нет. А, легкая броня человека она может носить. Кстати, неплохо на ней выглядит.
Inamorda was a good customer.
Show me what you're selling.
Of course.
А средняя броня? Только
This
легкую.
one has heard that Inamorda...
Show me what you're selling.
Of course.
Так, давай. Вот так сделаем. Ну, броня это охрененно, на ней смотрится клево. Я бы себе тоже такую расцветку хотел. Да и Гарусу бы тоже было бы здорово такую расцветку иметь. Но... Уж что есть. Будем радоваться тому, что есть.
Go on through, Commander.
See, these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
Я себя... Меня уже тут встречают. Слушай, а он... Смотри, какой устойчивый. Его не откинешь. Он прыгучий, сука. И цепкий.
Where are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Опять эта Мацука пришла. Сейчас она меня будет... Или Мэцука, как там ее. Сейчас она меня будет отчитывать.
What did you do here, Commander?
The Geth ambushed us. We fought back. That's it.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia-sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Да, вот иди, а мы пойдем дальше. чувствую, опять повторяется та же самая фигня, какая была на Ферросе, когда мы двигались по вот такой вот дороге, отстреливались от гетов. Да и в принципе, когда Лиару спасали, то же самое было. Нечто подобное. Также по дороге ехали и на Маку отстреливали. Отстреливали гетов. С одной стороны, хочется сказать, ну могли бы уже что-нибудь другое-то придумать для разнообразия. А с другой стороны, думаешь, а что они придумывают? Они же внесли этот Макко в игру. И каким-то образом им нужно этот Макко хотя бы изредка, чтобы не получилось так, что зря потратили силы и средства. Хотя бы изредка добавлять его в события игры, в сюжетную часть игры. Кстати, виды великолепные. Похоже, правда, на дамбу какую-то. Настроение офигенное. Хорошо, что эти ракеты не особо-то и щиты пробивают. Чтоб мне было не сладко. Ох ты ж. Я его свалил, чтобы он не стрелял по нам. Всё. Так. Может, Лиаре получше броню найдем, но в принципе... А зачем она ей, если мы ее только на это задание возьмем? Щиты и защита тех биоурона. Бля, там получше была броня. Внешне. Ну ладно. Оперативно я их раскидал. Обаяние до упора. Устанавливает уровень обаяния на 12. В диалогах появляется новый вариант ответа. В магазинах представляется скидка 8%. Да мне и скидка-то не нужна. У меня уже денег столько, что не знаю, куда тратить их. Ну давай электронику уже до конца качай. великолепное здание. Блин, ну какое ж оно красивое, слушай. Кошка что-то разбушевалась, сигает как сумасшедшая. Ой-ой-ой. Ой-ой-ой. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Ой-ой-ой, нет! 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 Пиздец.
Heading to position.
Бать, то, что там на меня геты напали в порту. Круганы напали. Они, конечно, были мной недовольны, хорошо. Но, бля, какое хуя, если здесь куча техники валяется на дороге по пути в лабораторию. И они вообще никак не реагируют на то, что, блядь, тут транспорт разбивают, людей убивают. Геты. А меня за всякую хуйту отчитывают. Ну, блин. Как-то не вяжется даже. Логически. Но, с другой стороны, я наконец-таки рад, что у меня обаяние накачалось до конца. Назад сдай. Здесь осторожно. Если сейчас опять упаду, то с обрыва будет неприятно. По-моему, вон он. Размывает экран. строганный. Что, граната перелетела, что ли? Что так урона мало? Блять, странно как-то эти гранаты используются. Ух ты ж, ебаться, братцы. Бля, вот это у тебя умение. Это кто? Яд еще один. Биотика, конечно, клевая. Клевое умение, но... Нет, прыгнуть ничего нельзя.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Бля, ляга. Импульсную винтовку гетов достала.
What was that?
Animals, wind. This place is in bad shape.
Хрена себе, это что за зерги? Ах, не рабочий. Ох, ох. Хрена себе, отравили. Какие быстрые. Ахний солдат.
What were those things?
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Так, какой-то кодекс получил. Вовремя панацин использовал. Блин, она такая слабая, эта деформация. Он меня может убить, пока сам сдохнет. От нее.
A backup power system, Commander.
The damage is not expensive. It could be repaired. That's the last of them.
Так, а так их просто не откроешь, да? Недостаточно энергии. Что мне делать? Сюда не пройдешь. Ага.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
А, вот. Похоже, что VI выведен из строя. Не хочу даже вникать во все это. У меня неограниченное количество унигелия. Я могу его огромными количествами производить. Ну, в принципе, зачем я это делаю? Голосовой так полно.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
Help would be great. Who are you?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
I need a status report. What systems are down?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
I need instructions on how to repair the station.
Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in a
Так, это я уже слышал.
report complete. Do you
Tell
have...
me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a
Why
more
were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
What sort of contaminants escaped?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our
That's all I need.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in
С ней
accordance with
вести
emergency
разговоры, это
containment
как разговаривать с самим
procedures. Manual
собой.
restart required.
Это что у нас? Хер его знает что. Двинемся пока сюда.
Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Enemy sighted.
Ты ж ебаться всраться.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams.
Как связь восстановлена.
Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Do you know why the reactor?
I'm emergency.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you have unleashed to sleep.
What do I need to do
The
to get
valves to the helium-3 fuel line.
That's all I
Very
need.
well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Так, есть. Все равно успел
User alert.
заразить.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Что там за кинетический экзоскелет? Ну давай. Гет. Нужно его откинуть.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Все равно успел. Вот. Подранить меня. В Африку его отправили. Не успел удрать. Так, ремонтные работы мы завершили. Отлично. Теперь... Пришли опять же сюда. А наверху там что? Опа. Еще один шкафчик. Не скажу, чтобы это прям мне так сильно нужно, но за это опыт дают.
Perimeter secured.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the
У Ляры, походу, еще и броня
decontamination
есть.
Access to passenger tramways
Биотическая.
inadvisable.
The door could be.
Ага, вот почему у меня слабый урон от гранат был.
Control group, loosen them. They're in... Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leech couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
He must have felt there was no hope of surviving, that killing himself would be easier.
Ну, пользоваться этим роботом у меня искусственным помощником у меня нету никакого желания, потому что толку от него немного. На вопрос он не особо стремится отвечать. Может быть, по времени эта деформация настолько продолжительная будет, что в любом случае хоть и медленно будет убивать противников. Блять, рано я излечился. Хотя денег сколько за них. Ой-ой-ой. Так, ну, по сути, как метро. Или монорельс забителя зла.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Так, там закрыто. Опа, выжившие.
Stand down.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot. I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Venezia. Is she still over there?
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do.
A matriarch has the skill to keep herself alive for a long time.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable. If something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. Got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
I sense trouble.
Странно у него анимация произошла.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
They always attack here? It's an obvious kill zone.
Their only other option is over the mountain and down through the ducts. And they freeze like everyone else. I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Так. Опа, а вот и еще выжившие.
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
Тут что? Уравнитель. Уже 10 уровня пошли. Пушки. Ох, новые открылись элементы кодекса. Ковалев. Шепарду не подходит, а вот Гарусу. Все можно в утиль. Пока туда не пойду.
What? No! Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Yeah, is there something you need?
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ayalis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing. I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Так, туда нельзя пройти.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
Ну, уже близко, во всяком случае. Близко, да. Не знаю, нечего у него мне купить.
What?
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ayalis from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
No need to be so rude.
You are interrupting my meditations. Precisely how rude must I be to convince you to leave?
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
That's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Медицинский отсек.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
It doesn't matter how safe you make it. Biological weapons are illegal.
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
You made this but can't cure it. Don't you people take notes?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm our doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Не совсем я понял, куда мне нужно идти, но ладно.
Warning, Watchdog protocol is active.
What's on your mind?
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
Dr. Cohen says there's no risk of contamination.
All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before I'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Так, а я еще вниз туда не спускался. Не знаю, какими бы эти твари не были неудобными, все равно я их побеждаю. Вот этот Ханавар. С ним поговорим чуть попозже.
Okay, gotta keep the mood light. I mean, if you don't laugh, you'll... Yeah, you just have to.
You're not part of the crew.
I have Ventralis's permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade. What do you want?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Sorry,
right.
Мы выделили 4 химреагента, смесь из которых сможет противостоять токсину. Они должны быть смешаны в точных пропорциях при поступлении каждого реагента. Оборудование обозначит минимальное и максимальное количество, необходимое для смешивания. Переизбыток или недостаток перечеркнет результат. Окей.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
Ambush.
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Ты ж, даже лампа поднялась.
Out of there.
Who came out of what?
The synthetics that attacked you. Venezia brought them with her.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access, like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship.
Архивариус, достижение открыто.
Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Ой, еще кодекс добавился. Угу. Странно, что его убили, а остальные бездействуют. Не то, что труп даже не вынесли, панику не забили.
Relieved.
I'll see you later.
Grimly. I will hope it is so.
Science pukes. She doesn't bug out and leave to die. Her fault anyway. Bug out. Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall, she just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look. The guards. They've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventralis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Ну, герой у меня на полную катушку уже.
They seem to be coming along well.
They don't look much better.
It'll take time for them to recover. They're through the worst.
What's on your mind?
I'll talk to you.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Так. Так, вроде бы нам сюда. Матриарх Бенезия.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter.
Вот так вот. Ох, как хорошо идет. Что-то она руками машет, а вылетают только геты от ней. Смотри, прям на правом прут. Толяра.
Now is not the time.
Во. Теперь я вижу, что гранаты хорошо работают.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
We met Shiala on Pharos. She told us about Sovereign's indoctrination.
It is a terror to be trapped in your mind, to beat upon the glass as your hands torture and murder. I was powerless, nothing but a tool for Saren. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
Why does Saren need the new relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
Странно, что неговорящую королеву Рахни этих они смогли мысли прочитать, а Сарана нет.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die.
Вот так вот. Все равно ее пересиливает это. Ну, грудь у нее огромную сделали, как у коровы вымя.
You're free of the indoctrination again?
I still hear it like metal on metal, squealing and reverberating.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No, why? They always said there would be a...
О-хо-хо. Ох, там труп корежится сзади. Что, еще и зомби научились делать? Мимо управления круганами.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
We filled you with enough plasma to pop a tank.
This vessel is at the edge. Yet she struggles. You cannot see her magnificence. We are breathing on the embers. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Rachni were a threat to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Ну, я не вижу, что она настроена агрессивно, и не вижу в ней каких-то намеков даже на то, что она может как-то нас оболгать в свою пользу. Не то, что нас оболгать, неверно выразился. Оболгать свои мотивы. Чтобы мы и поверили, освободили. Я не вижу, что она это с корыстных побуждений действует. Я склонен полагать, что она искренне это говорит, поэтому не буду ее убивать.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Награда за корпоративные заслуги. Достижение открыто.
We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Главное, чтобы она на охрану там не наткнулась, которая ее распедалит. там что? Слушай, а мы здесь были или не были? А мы здесь и не были.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Pierre the start.
Ох ты ж. Понятно, уничтожим всю станцию, хорошо, а те люди, торговцы, Элкор вот этот, они что же погибнут? Как в этом случае быть?
Connected. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Who would have the code?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix. I'm sorry, but I can't do that without...
6.
That is not the correct code. Logging you out, Commander.
А вот коды.
line.
Activate the neutron.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Ух ты ж, ебаться всраться, сколько их там. Карус, почему у тебя пушка другая? Куда мне, на монорельс? Все взрывается к ебени матери. А как же раненых эвакуировать? Они ж не успеют.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Miss Williams, Commander, we need to talk. If we do not resolve this situation now, I am afraid things might become awkward.
Oh, awkward, huh?
I hope we can keep this civilized. I do not want things to become unpleasant.
Because it's been so pleasant between us lately. Look, somebody in this room needs to make a choice. It ain't me, and it ain't you.
I should have seen this coming.
I am afraid it was inevitable. I may not know much about human relationships, but I understand the concept of jealousy.
Jealous? Of you? You're not even our species.
Perhaps that is why you feel threatened. I am a rival unlike any you have faced before. Hostility is a common reaction to the unfamiliar.
Doctor, you keep smartassing me, I'll show you what my hostile reaction is like.
Both of you, settle down. We can handle this like mature adults.
This is stupid. We're not married, Shepard. You want to get involved with some alien? Go ahead. It's none of my business.
You're special to me, Ash.
Ой-ой-ой.
Yeah? Kinda hard to feel special while you're always chatting with your little blue friend on the side. Or is that my role?
This is exactly what I was trying to avoid. I never should have told you of my feelings, Shepard. I have put you in a terrible position. I am sorry.
Why do I have to make a choice? Maybe the three of us could.
Блин, я не то имел в виду.
In your dreams, Commander. I hope you two, or however many you end up with, will be happy together. If you don't mind, I need to clean my gear.
I feel bad for her, Shepard. I hope she'll be okay.
Ash is pretty tough. She'll be fine.
I suppose you're right. I am sorry you were put in this position, but I'm glad you chose me. I don't believe we should continue this discussion here in the comm room, Shepard. You know where to find me if you want to have a more private conversation.
Хорошо, что она это приняла на свой счет, потому что иначе мне бы пришлось выбирать Эшли, а я этого не хотел бы. Она мне по нашему виду она мне, конечно, близка, но женского в ней немного по характеру. Мне по характеру больше Ляра подходила. Или Таля. Ну.
Why am I glad to be off of Novaria? I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
Так, наверное, я Цитадель посещу. Или чуть-чуть попозже. А перед этим посмотрю системы, которые новые могли появиться. Минутку. Так, нашел новую локацию. Да никак, звездную систему. Это Тета Стикса. Эту локацию нужно исследовать. Она у нас открылась после сюжетной миссии.
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth Fleet out.
Магний нашли. Так, тут приземляться нужно. Так, я не со всеми поговорил после конца миссии. Нужно пообщаться со всеми.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk with all that's going on. There's gotta be some xenobiologists who want to read about the thorium.
The paperwork will keep. Something on your mind?
I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough. I should remember that after what happened with Furnace.
I'd think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. It was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt Rana. Broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
You wanted to help a girl you cared for. That's a noble thing.
Maybe my intentions were noble, but I lost control. I killed him, Shepard. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Turian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
A reasonable stance. Keep that level head and we'll do fine.
Staying reasonable is about all we've got left. Everyone else in this galaxy seems to have gone out of their minds. Present company accepted, of course.
Интересная история.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezia anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record, if we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact. When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single, rapturous whole. It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
Sounds amazing. Are you saying...
No. Oh, no. I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
Wait, are you saying this is your first time?
Блин, зачем я у нее на поводу пошел?
Barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
These are dark times, Liara. Maybe once all this is over.
I'm glad you understand, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
Do you know why Benezia...
Benezio, but I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong.
Are you going to be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Кодекс потом почитаем.
Looking for supplies? You bet, man.
Какие-то снайперские винтовки все туфтовые. Предлагают мне. Хоть и 10 уровня, но... характеристики оставляют желать лучшего.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
I don't have time.
Так, это мы уже слушали.
Shepard.
Rex.
Рексу нечего сказать.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to T'Soni about her mom. She
О,
has
ничего себе.
Just saying, Skipper.
Неужели ей полегчало, и она задумалась о
Do
ней?
you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I should get back to my duty, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves. Not yet, anyway.
Ну,
Sir.
похоже, все-таки какая-то обида еще осталась.
Hey, Shepard. You need something?
I should go.
See you later.
Думаю, может чуть-чуть кодекса почитать. Корабли и транспортные средства. Дезинтегрирующие торпеды. Дезинтегрирующие торпеды представляют собой активные снаряды, создающие в момент взрыва произвольные нестабильные поля эффекта массы. Эти поля создают разрыв пространственно-временной ткани в органичной области. Стремительные асимметричные изменения массы цели приводят к ее уничтожению. В процессе полета торпеды используют поле, увеличивающуюся массу. По этой причине кинетические барьеры не могут их отразить. Увеличение массы снижает скорость торпеды, что делает ее легкой мишенью для системы поиск. По этой причине торпеды следует выпускать с очень короткой дистанции. Торпеды являются основным противокорабельным оружием истребителей. Они выпускаются в упор с короткими интервалами, напоминающими залпы старинной артиллерийской системы Каллиопа, поэтому их часто называют Калли. В системе поиск приходится иметь дело с многочисленными целями, в результате некоторые торпеды прорывают оборону. Обитатели галактики, члены Совета. Соларианцы, биология. Соларианцы известны высокой скоростью обмена веществ, которая позволяет им спать всего 1 час в сутки. Их умственные и физические процессы протекают гораздо быстрее, чем у представителей других рас. Поэтому соларианцы кажутся неугомонными и гиперактивными. К сожалению, скорость обмена веществ значительно сокращает продолжительность их жизни, которая редко превышает 40 лет. Соларианцы гапоидные амфибии, размножающиеся путем откладывания яиц. Из неоплодотворенных яиц выводятся мужские особи, из оплодотворенных женские. 1 раз в год соларианка откладывает несколько десятков яиц. Традиции разрешают оплодотворить лишь небольшую часть из них. В результате 90% соларианцев населения соларианского населения мужчины. Соларианцы обладают фотографической памятью и почти никогда ничего не забывают. Кроме того, у них существует феномен своеобразного психологического отпечатка, в результате которого они подчиняются тому, кого знали в юном возрасте. Выведение яиц является для соларианцев священным ритуалом, во время которого Даватресса, матрях, уединяется с яйцами. Юные соларианцы получают ее психологический отпечаток и впоследствии подчиняются ее волеизъявлениям. При выведении дочерей присутствует Даватресса обоих кланов, матери и отца. Они обе оставляют отпечаток, в результате чего обеспечивается подчинением обеим и достигается желаемое объединение династий и политическое единство. Турианцы. Государственный строй. Государственным строем турианцев является иерархическая меритократия. Широкие возможности злоупотребления уравновешиваются чувством гражданского долга и личной ответственностью, которая прививается турианцам с детства. У турианцев 27 степеней гражданства. Начально является гражданин, дружественной расы и дети. Следующую степень получают во время службы в армии. Фактически само гражданство присваивается при получении 3-й степени. Это происходит в учебке. Граждане, имеющие высокие степени, должны руководить теми, кто имеет более низкую степень, защищать их. Граждане, имеющие низкую степень, обязаны подчиняться и поддерживать тех, кто имеет более высокую степень. Получение следующей степени зависит от оценки личных достижений теми, кто имеет такую же или более высокую степень. В течение своей жизни турианцы получают повышение, снижение степени случается крайне редко. В этом случае пятно позора ложится не на того, кого понижают, а на того, кто посодействовал повышению индивидуума, который оказался не готов взять на себя дополнительную ответственность. Это сдерживает незаслуженное повышение. Выбор постоянной профессии и оседлый образ жизни не считается застоем. Турианцы высоко ценят умение оценивать свои способности гораздо выше, чем личные амбиции. Высшую степень занимают примархи, каждый из которых управляет группой колоний. На основании голосования примархов принимается перечень ввозимых товаров. В остальных вопросах они придерживаются политики невмешательства, позволяя гражданам самим выполнять свою работу должным образом. Турианцы не знакомы с ограничениями. Разрешено все, что не мешает выполнять свою работу и не препятствует выполнению другими их обязанностей. К примеру, закон, запрещающий развлекательные наркотики, нет. Но если кто-то перестает выполнять свои обязанности по причине злоупотребления наркотиками, начальство принимает участие в жизни этого индивидуума. Судопроизводство представляет собой вмешательство. Граждане, имеющие такую же степень, пытаются убедить правонарушителя измениться. Если процесс реабилитации ни к чему не приводит, турианцы без колебаний приговаривают опасных личностей к пожизненному труду на государство. Интересная, прям коммунизм какой-то прям. Так, сейчас я гляну по времени, что там у нас. Так, ну а время, собственно говоря, мы наши и исчерпали. Давайте тогда продолжим в следующей серии. Но если вам понравилось мое прохождение, ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на мой канал на ютубе. Всем спасибо за ваше внимание и до новых встреч, пока.